The new Lloydminster Nissan is moving. We'll be temporarily relocating to the Big Blue Building on Highway 16 West, formerly known as Border City RV. And before we have to tediously move every single vehicle on the lot, we'd rather sell it. You can save today on our incredible Nissan lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Move a new or pre-owned vehicle to your driveway with deep discounts. The moving out sale is on now at the new Lloydminster Nissan. The new Lloydminster Nissan. We won't sell you a car, we'll help you buy one.
Local people. Local news and events. Local sports. Local matters. For all things Lloydminster area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
Hey, good morning. I'm Kurt Price with the new Lloydminster Nissan. We're back at the new Lloydminster Nissan. The moving sale continues today. We have about a week left at the old location. We'll be moving to the Big Blue Building on Highway 16 West, formerly known as Border City RV. And we're going to have a little bit of fun out there for 4 months. But before we have to move everything out there, and believe me, we're taking the desks, we're taking chairs, we're taking all that stuff, plus these big cars, trucks, and SUVs. We would much rather do the work ahead of time and have you take it home with you. So come in, take a look at our cars, trucks, and SUVs, new and pre-owned. And right now at the new Lloydminster Nissan, to get a great deal on that vehicle with the moving sale. Plus, do not pay for 6 months OAC. But again, we move in about a week, so now's the time to take advantage of the moving out sale. We're here at the Lloydminster Exhibition, which will be the site, of course, for the 35th annual Lloydminster Christmas Craft Fair and Chamber Expo. Alice Pattison Teri-Lynn MacKie going to be joining us. 35 years already. BioClean Disaster Services is committed to you and your family. If your home or your business receives damage from wind, fire, and flood, or you're looking at asbestos contamination or drug cleanup, that can bring a whole lot of stress into your life. Well, BioClean Disaster Services is there to help take away that stress. And one way that they're going to help is by not causing any more of it. They know that the disruption in your life and in your family's life is enough. So while they're going to take care of your possessions, while they're going to take care of your property, their main concern is taking care of you and your family and getting you back to where you were before the disaster. They're located in Lloydminster. They are all over the Midwest, Wainwright, Bonnyville, Cold Lake, and surrounding area. Take a lot of pride in being local, as they should. At BioClean Disaster Services, their focus is truly on taking care of you and your family. 1-833-246-8326. Well, next Friday, Jerry Frank and his family invite you to the launch of the Lights and Sounds Christmas House. That's at 5704 30th Street, and donations will be accepted for multiple charities, including Big Brothers and Big Sisters. You're asked to arrive by 6:45 for good seats and some treats, and the show will begin at 7. Lloydminster Kiwanis Club are lighting up their park as well, and that's going to happen on the 26th. On Sunday, the 26th, the Festival of Lights will launch at 5 p.m. There's some hot chocolate and some speeches at 4:45 at the Kiwanis Park at 56 B Street again this year. And they tell me it is bigger and it is better again this year. The 43rd annual Gift of Christmas is launched, with toys being collected for those in need. Jenna Thompson with the Olive Tree told us that if you are looking for help for Christmas this year, there is still time to apply.
So how you apply, if you have kids in the school divisions, you can apply through either the public or the Catholic. For families who maybe don't have kids in the school division yet, maybe they're younger or just there may be a certain situation that they can't apply through there, they can go to the Salvation Army and apply through them. And so then what happens is we can all sit together, we have coffee and donuts and just sort it all out and organize it all, and then we get ready for packaging.
The Festival of Trees and Cookies and Carols go hand in hand, and while the Festival of Trees is still a week away, the Cookies and Carols will be held Saturday at the Gold Horse Casino from 1 to 3. Admission is by donation, and kids can visit with Santa. They can make a wooden tree craft, they can listen to a choir, enjoy some cookies, and of course see the beautiful trees. Go to friendsofweaverpark.ca for more information. I'll be your host for the Festival of Trees Thursday night. PBR Winter Classic returns here at the Lloydminster Exhibition on November the 25th, 7 p.m. Tickets are on sale now. The Winter Classic sells out each year with a whole lot of quality stock, cowboys and bulls, and there's a cabaret afterwards which features Bud's Busted 9-irons. For tickets, go to lloydex.com and get tickets for the Winter Classic. Well, Saskatchewan government has recently passed a bill preventing third-party organizations connected to sexual health and education to do presentations in schools. Heather Sinfield with the Lloydminster Sexual Assault Services says this has affected them directly as they can no longer go into schools in Lloydminster to help students.
Like I said, we spend a lot of time researching and testing a lot of our material and content. And we also heavily encourage parents and caregivers and educators to be aware of what we are offering students. So, you know, if I'm working with a kindergarten class, I'm not using terminology like child sexual abuse with that kindergarten class. I'm using definitions like okay and not okay touches and what that looks like in very age-appropriate language, and then giving them options. You know, if someone does touch your private parts, these are some things that you can do. Who are some safe people that you can talk to? And we identify parents, aunties, grandparents, uncles, teachers, coaches, you know, older brothers and sisters. Those kinds of things are all really great people to talk to if something's happening. So.
And a couple of local organizations are currently holding online auctions. Labus has a Facebook group that you can join for their fall auction and bid right now on Facebook on items, everything from Polar Express tickets to lottery tickets. And that's going to run until Tuesday. Again, it's on now, and you can find that by linking up with the Labus Facebook page. That's the Lloydminster Area Brain Injury Society, and it gets easy from there to find that auction. Meanwhile, the Libby Young Center, who provides help in the area of mental health, they're holding an online auction at 32auctions.com, and that auction runs until next Saturday, November the 25th, and it features everything from Oilers tickets to coffee. There's an easy link. You can follow their Facebook page and find it very, very easily. Superior Water is proud to provide you with the purest drinking water possible, and I drink it because I like the taste, and I believe it is superior to anyone else's water. I think it's the best water in Lloydminster, and at just $3 a jug, you get a consistent taste. And don't forget, ice for that Crown Royal is just $2 a bag. 2 locations in Lloydminster. Visit them beside Sheepskin Loft on 57th Avenue, and if you need help, believe me, you won't have to ask for it with help with those big blue jugs. And you can also visit their coin-operated location beside 7-Eleven, just off Highway 17 South, and do it yourself. Superior Water. Water is what they do, and they do it well. Alice Pattison, Teri-Lynn MacKie, and the Chamber Expo and Christmas Craft Fair are next.
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
It's more than just taxes at LNA CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at LNA CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. LNA CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
At Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to support the communities we live in. When you support Jason Arden and Associates Cooperators, you are supporting local nonprofits and initiatives. Since 2020, we have donated $60,000 to local nonprofits, youth sponsorships, and various special projects. When was the last time your insurance company did that?
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we work with local farm families to provide a high-quality product and a great selection for you. Try our mouth-watering smokies, pulled pork, roast beef, and more, made pure and natural with no additives or fillers. We offer custom processing, and our experienced team works for you to provide a selection of sausage, burgers, and jerkies made to your specifications. Take your grilling to the next level with a Yoder smoker. Complete the grilling experience with a Canadian-made, award-winning line of House of Q barbecue sauces. We're locally owned and operated, and we look forward to seeing you today.
Welcome back to the Lloydminster Exhibition. This is the site of a very, very busy weekend. The 35th annual Christmas Craft Fair Chamber Expo takes place starting tomorrow and running through the weekend. I'm not sure I said that right.
No.
It's the 35th annual Chamber Expo and Christmas Craft Fair.
It's Christmas Craft Fair and Chamber Expo.
Christmas Craft Fair Chamber Expo.
Lloydminster Christmas Craft Fair and Chamber Expo.
Okay, all right. This is a staple in Lloydminster. It kicks off the Christmas season this year, and it's sold out.
It is. Completely sold out.
That's got to feel good.
With a wait list.
With a wait list, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, be honest. Weren't you a little bit concerned after COVID, things started to come back a little slowly?
I think we were both concerned after last year
Last
that we
year,
had the vendors weren't coming back like we thought they were, and so we were both very concerned.
Actually, we canceled one of the rooms last year because we had so much trouble filling it last year, so we canceled it for this year, but we definitely could have filled it this year because we've got a waiting list and lots of people are excited to come.
What's changed?
I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know if it's just everybody's back and wanting to get out, and we're starting to see some normalcy after COVID, but we're excited with a full sold out show, and the anticipation of it in our community has been huge. So it's going to be a busy weekend, lots of amazing things to see and do. So,
well, Alice was just telling me here she hopes it snows 10 centimeters and gets everybody in the mood to Christmas shop.
Yep.
I don't think you need it. I have a sense that there's a need for good feelings, and Christmas brings that along with it. And this is always kind of in Lloydminster, the kind of official kick off your Christmas shopping weekend.
The start for everybody to think, oh, I got to do my Christmas shopping, and they come out in droves and they shop and they find everything they want for anybody, from their great grandpa right down to the babies and whatever else. You can find it here.
and don't forget all the good food that's going to be here as well. The Dick Jones cafeteria area is going to be full of amazing food. Yes. So.
You got a new thing this year where you can skip the line. Tell us about that.
So if you, instead of standing in line, you could pre-purchase your tickets, and then you come to the door, to the, what door is that?
The hallway door.
The hallway door.
Okay.
There'll be big signs. We'll have a sign above the door, and then we'll also have sandwich signs out there saying skip the line, fast pass. Okay. And so all you do is have your ticket, we scan it, and you're let in right quickly. So there's no waiting in line to pay or any of that.
People do not realize how slick that can be. If you're not planning on doing that, you should. Since I got the Subway app, I laugh at all the suckers standing in line for their sub.
It's not cold to wait in line this year, though. It's going to be really nice. So waiting in line's not going to be too.
That's
it's not like other years where it's freezing cold outside and you're lined up outside waiting to get in. But
it's supposed to be like 8 degrees.
Yeah, it's supposed to be nice.
Let's talk about local vendors. How many local people? Is this a majority of local people that are here? Or are we seeing lots of people come in from out of the area? What are we going to find when we come out to the to the Chamber Expo, Christmas Craft Fair, Chamber Expo?
We have a mixture of local and from out of town. We have quite a few local, but we have lots from all over Western Canada.
Yeah, the show is so widely sought after that we have people coming in from Calgary, from Manitoba, because there is lots of people here and there's lots of things to see, and they find value to be a part of this show.
When you have between 11,000 and 14,000 people come through the door, as a vendor, people really think that's awesome because there's not very many that do that.
And and what our vendors are telling us is that when people come here, they're here to purchase. Yeah. So it's not just a looky-loo show. They are here to buy the products and experience the day or the days when they do come.
Yeah, it was about a week ago here. I was just saying how last year I found my gift for the Spread a Little Love Christmas campaign here last year. How much do home-based businesses rely on this show? Is it a huge show for them?
It's a huge show for a lot of the home-based businesses because we have so many people and so many crafters or homemade people have such unique product that these people that are coming, they do very well here because they have their own unique and they put their love into their products and people see the love that goes into their products, and so they buy lots.
Yeah, everything from like Christmas decorations to Christmas presents.
I always say soup to nuts, but we do.
Yeah, perfect.
And Alice always does a great job for the home crafters explaining how busy this show is to make sure that they have their product here, because by Sunday they're like, what just happened? A brand new vendor. I can't believe I sold out of all my stuff.
That's awesome. How about for your businesses that enter the Chamber Expo?
You know, we find the same thing. We have vendors come from all over to be a part of it. Where else are you going to have the opportunity to have in between 11 to 15,000 people take a look at your business and to buy your products in one weekend? It is a great opportunity to showcase what you do and be a part of it.
And I think it's also really big because people may come and look at your product and whatever, but weeks from now they're thinking, oh, I should have bought that, and they'll get a hold of me or they get a hold of Teri-Lynn and they say, okay, this product, I know it was at the show, and so they get sales for like the next 2 months from this one sale.
That happens every year.
Every year.
Every year I get a list of people phoning me saying, okay, there was this booth and it was in this corner and blah, 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 and it looked like this, and then I go, okay, so that was that corner, and then you got to figure out who it was. But every year it seems like everybody wants to shop even after they see something and they didn't pick it up, and they're mad that they didn't pick it up, and
why didn't I get that when I had a chance? Hours.
So the hours are Friday from 10 a.m. till 9 p.m. Saturday is 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. and Sunday is 10 a.m. till 4 p.m.
Allison was saying earlier, that's perfect to get home and watch the Grey Cup if you wanted to.
If you like the teams that are there.
If you don't, then you can totally ignore it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. Door prizes.
Friday's door prize is $500.
Okay.
Saturday's door prize is $500, and then Sunday it's a $1,000 prize. But you have to enter each day in order to be entered into that day's prize.
Do you have to be here to claim it?
Nope. We'll phone you if you win.
Okay. And what's the cost?
It's $7 to get in the door, $7 a day, and you can shop all day long.
Yeah. And you mentioned all the great food.
Yeah.
Can you think of any vendors that are going to be here off the top of your head that you're excited about seeing here? Like when it comes to the food or otherwise?
Well, I'm always excited for Lorna's Catering and to get the spring rolls. Oh my good heavens, they are so delicious. And then Catchy Cafe's there, so I'll always get a bubble tea. And then can't go without some mini donuts.
Yeah, exactly. But Louis here too with the Orthodox Church, and they have their chicken skewers, and they are the best ever.
Yeah.
And then there's always the popcorn.
And popcorn, the kernel popcorn. And then we've got vendors, we've got coffee vendors, we've got Gems is back, Gladys Marceno's back with her pies and whatever else, and we've got, so there's lots of food.
What about the guy with the fudge?
No fudge. Oh, I got a fudge lady here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that was my walking orders from my daughter. Can you make sure you bring home some fudge? I'm like, okay.
I got fudge here. Yeah.
What are we forgetting to mention about this show that people need to know about?
There'll be lots of people. Come early, shop all day.
Yeah.
If you need to take a break, you can leave that day. You'll get a stamp at the door. You can leave and come back in. And shop till your heart is content.
You mentioned something like, do you find that selection goes fast? Because you said this is where people buy. So you might not want to put off. I know a lot of people go, oh, my sister's coming from out of town and we're going to go together on Saturday. You might want to just come scout it out and make sure that, you're
and there's lots of times, when you may see something you really, really wanted and you go back and, it's gone.
Yeah.
But then that goes to say on Sunday, we had a lot of people show up being like, I should have bought that, and they came back Sunday to make sure they get their stuff as well.
Yeah. So what you're saying is it doesn't hurt to buy it.
When you see it.
When you see it, buy it.
Yep. And this show is not only good for the vendors that are here, but it's also great for our whole community. Our restaurants are going to be full. Our other stores are going to be full. Our hotels are full. It is an amazing weekend for our community.
We have people that come from all over, like from Calgary, from Edmonton, Saskatoon. They come here to shop. And when they come to shop, they're here in Lloydminster for the weekend. So they have a hotel room. They eat at the restaurants. They may shop at some of the little town stores downtown, but they are here for the whole weekend.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I just can't imagine Christmas without it.
No, I can't. I was so excited. I was starting to get worried a little bit last week when I was driving around downtown and the Christmas lights weren't up yet. And so last night we went for supper and I was like, they're up, I noticed. And I noticed today the City Hall was starting to put up the Christmas decorations because they've always made sure that those were up for us for the Christmas craft show. So I was excited to see those go up. It was like the start for Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely. Do any organizations help you guys out? I know the chamber is going to be the chamber.
We have lots of the Border City Farmers Market is our sister organization, and we have lots of volunteers from the Border City Farmers Market that help out here, as well as Big Brothers Big Sisters help out. Some of the hockey teams, they're helping out. They're volunteering here. Vic Juba's volunteering here. So we have lots of volunteers from all different organizations in this town. Yeah.
Okay.
And they also get donations from the door money for when they do volunteer. There is a monetary donation going back to their organization.
Yeah.
And come early, get a good parking spot.
Yes.
Yeah. Or park 6 blocks away and walk.
And then walk because it's going to be a beautiful weekend.
It is going to be beautiful.
So,
Awesome, ladies. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks.
We're excited to see everybody this weekend.
Oh, for sure.
Yep.
Everybody's come shop.
It must be a little bit stressful right now as it gets ready for tomorrow, but after 4 o'clock on Sunday, I bet you it feels pretty good.
No, as soon as tomorrow comes, it's
I was going to say, as soon as Friday hits and the doors are open, we're good to go.
Yep.
Good to go?
Yeah.
It's the build up too, eh?
The tomorrow, getting everybody in and talking to all the vendors that we've been talking with over the phone and meeting them in person and getting them situated and the excitement of it. And then Friday morning when you look out at 9:30 and you see the line starting to show up, it's exciting.
It is very exciting. Yeah. You see people, we have vendors that have been coming for, 30 years.
Yeah.
And to see them, it's just like meeting old friends again. Like they come and they set up their booths and it is very exciting. But once we get to Friday, we'll be good.
Is there a fair amount of new this year too?
Oh yes.
New vendors too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I have lots of new and old mixed together, yeah.
There's always that one booth everybody crowds around. It's always like, what will it be this year?
Well, it's always, I don't know if they're
not coming.
They're not coming. Oh,
Who's that?
dear.
Michaud Toys.
Oh.
They usually have the lineup at our booths, but they're not coming this year. They had some changes in their organization, so they can't make it this year. So
yeah. Appreciate your guys' time.
Well, thank you for taking the time and talking about this and helping us promote it, because it's an amazing event, not only for each one of our organizations, but for our community.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it does bring a lot of dollars into the community.
It does bring a lot of dollars.
Not only that, but it really helps a lot of people find, I find here, you can find things for people who are hard to buy for.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of people that you look at and go, I don't know what to get them. they got everything.
Yeah.
You know,
Like there's like food vendors, like not the food vendors in the Dick Jones, but like jams and jellies and syrups and baskets and honey and all that kind of stuff for people that they have everything and you just don't know what to get them. But there's always that something that they could use or that they.
Yeah. That's absolutely right. Yeah, I'm apparently one of those people it's tough to buy for. Because I see something I want, I just buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm tough to. I've been looking for one of these.
I know I've been saving my pennies because I spend way too much money here while I'm here this weekend. So.
And I love how each year everybody at Christmas time always says, "I'm going to spend less money this year." No. Nobody ever spends less money.
No.
I really don't. Like, I really don't think
it's a good thing to say, but it doesn't always happen.
Yeah. It makes you look good in front of your friends. Like, is that why you say it? I don't know, but it never happens. You can
get stuff here in any price range too. So if you're only going to spend that little bit on that for Christmas and you don't have a whole bunch of money, you can find that stuff that's $5 or $4 or whatever, or you can find the really expensive things that are $500 and $600. It just depends on what you want to spend.
Yeah. Would you suggest people bring cash out, or do a lot of vendors have tap and debit now?
Lots of them have tap and debit now, but there's lots that don't too.
Okay, and there is ATM on site.
There's lots of ATMs on site, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Every time I say, is there anything else, I always think of like 50 things more, so.
Well, we could talk about this all day long.
We could,
yeah.
We're another,
Alice is like, I got to get decorating here.
Stuff to do.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I could talk forever. Because I believe in this. This is something that I totally believe in. This is an awesome show. It's been an awesome show for a lot of years, 35 years, and it only gets better. And I think that I totally believe in this show. And it's good for everybody. Good for customers, good for vendors, good for the community, and it's a really good thing.
Yeah. And there's lots of organizations that are helped out with this as well.
Exactly.
So,
Did you want to give a plug for Border City Farmers Market on today as well?
We can do. Border City Farmers Market is at the Service Sports Center. We are Thursdays from noon till 5, Saturdays from 11 till 4, and we are on this weekend from 11 to 4 out at the Service Sports Center. So if you want to go check out a few more vendors, our farmers market is still on this weekend.
You're also having another Christmas market too, though, aren't you?
We have 2 Christmas markets in December for the Border City Farmers Market. They are our fundraiser for the farmers market. One is on the 16th.
Yep.
9th and the 16th.
16th for sure, I know that one.
The 9th and the 16th. So we do have 2 more Christmas type events. Yep.
That's always good atmosphere too.
Oh, it is so.
Well, I think the last couple of years you had Prairie Dogs playing.
Yep. Up in the top they played. Yep. Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate your time.
Okay, thank you.
So that's Christmas. New Year's on Tuesday. Kim Crockett will be here with B. Fisher, and we'll talk about their New Year's Eve party. They plan to do 3, and this would be the 3rd one and their final one. So we'll ask them if they're going to continue next year and what you can expect from this year's New Year's Eve bash. We'll talk to you again on Tuesday.